Now, we're not gonna go to Char yet. First, we gotta finish these
The
missions.
decrypted adjutant contains records proving Mengsk ordered the massacre on Tarsonis. Now we just need to broadcast those records. Mirahan gave us a tip that might help.
Highly mobile
The
flying
Dominion is
unit.
unveiling a new war machine called the Odin on Korhal. If we hijack the Odin, we can use it to gain access to the UNN studios and broadcast the records of Mengsk's war crimes. The Odin is currently in the testing facility on Valhalla.
Now, the Wraith, of course, is a complete classic, but it's also a lot less good than the Viking.
Our team's in position. We're ready to steal the Odin.
Are you absolutely sure about this, sir?
Yep. Tychus is definitely our best man for this kind of job.
But the Wraith has a cloaking
He does
device,
get a
so
little
there's that.
excited in combat. We're gonna need to keep up with him once the fighting starts.
If he can actually commandeer the Odin, it's vital that we take out all the Dominion bases in the area. Hopefully we can block all transmissions long enough for him to do that. We can't risk word of this getting back to Korhal.
How much do we
we'll
know
be
about this
fine.
Odin?
It's an experimental super heavy siege walker designed for prolonged frontline combat.
Now, why don't we take that
Very
thing to Char?
powerful.
Great. Even Tychus can't wreck it then.
Here they go.
Hey, like an overboss, welcome to the stream, mate. We are working on the final bits of the StarCraft 2 campaign. Alright, now there we got Tychus. Now I'm not going to use Stimpak here, because I want some of these medics to always be healing Tychus. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Sir, you seem to have found something very interesting there. If you can bring me a sample in the lab, that would be great.
Activate the auto turrets! Oh, you ain't keeping me from that monster.
Need some triage?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't die! You dimwit. You fucking dummy. All you had to do was not walk into the giant flamethrowers and the huge grenade launchers. That's it. That's all you had to do.
This ain't a stealth mission anymore, ladies. Bring it loud and fast. Been waiting, don't
He's got more armor. Let's have him tank the damage. He's also got 250 HP, so.
I'm on it.
Sir, you seem to have found something very interesting there. If you can bring me a sample in the
Scientist.
lab, that would be great.
What? No, 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 no.
That monster. Give me orders. I'm a bad waiting on you.
Alright, finally got it. Good. Fuck you, sneaking partition turret.
Armed and ready.
Alright, now let's assemble that thing and let's get cooking. And there we go. Massive Siege Walker.
Hot damn. I can't wait to get inside that thing and tear this place up.
Hold your position, Tychus. Let us get a support force up there to cover you.
Never played it. Is it good? Oh, my friend, the StarCraft 2 campaigns are some of the best around. The story took a dump halfway through. Actually, halfway through the first campaign, it already took a dump. But they are still excellent games and absolutely worth a play.
Down. Can you read me?
But they're a little hard, so these are not for the faint of heart.
Can't hear us at all. Defenses are coming online at the Dominion bases.
I need to invest in some better fitting
We just have to
earbuds.
follow him in and hope he doesn't get too crazy. I hope I kill him.
Now, let's go do this.
Go ahead.
Automated refineries.
You gonna give me orders?
Just the best. We need a oh, okay, we already got a bunker. Excellent. Let's get one of you there. Let's see, Anything useful? The Jackson's Revenge.
Not enough minerals.
Hoorah. Now, of course, this thing has more health, more damage. It's basically awesome in every way.
Sir, I'm picking up Dominion battle cruisers on
200 and 500 health for the Odin itself. Lots of damage. Not that good of an anti-aerial, though. Now, the Wraiths on the other hand, of course. Pretty good against battle cruisers. Not as good as Vikings, which is what we're going to be building instead of Wraiths. Though these things do have a cloak, so let's go use that.
So what's the plan now, Commander? Trash them bases.
Let's get some SCVs there to repair the Odin.
Jimmy,
Because if he dies, we lose.
can you hear me?
Let's see. Get me a couple of Reapers in there. And another one.
I'm gonna have a little fun.
And let's start building some Vikings. I'd build battle cruisers, but they're not the best in this mission.
Some of this.
Alright, Odin is moving. Wraiths are trying to attack something. These are not going to do too much good here. The Odin will be able to obliterate all of this.
Not enough energy. Not enough minerals.
Just keep it repaired, and then Tigers will do the rest. As you can see here, this thing does some fucking damage. We only have to keep it covered. Let's get some science vessels if we can.
Enough minerals.
And preferably a couple of...
SCVs are under attack.
right. Armories.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Supply depots? No, supply depots, come on. Not a chance.
Reporting in.
Ooh, we almost got the revenge. We don't have the minerals, but soon we will. We do. Here we go.
Just keep me repaired, Jimmy. I'll win this whole war for you.
Does he always talk this much, sir?
Yeah, but once you get him in a fight, he never shuts up.
Well, now that's done with. I'm gonna take me a little
There we
break.
go.
Good thing I brought me some liquid refreshment.
Well, let's keep that thing alive with some ship plating.
Armed and well,
The Jackson's Revenge, of course. Excellent in every situation. 700 HP compared to the... Fuck. Oh fuck, those didn't even get in.
there's nothing like knocking back a cold one on top of your enemy and smoking.
Repair it. Too late. At least keep these alive,
Greetings, Command.
Alright. Let's build some more. Let's rally these to the Revenge.
I can't wait no longer.
Systems.
Comes.
More SCVs. Get these guys in there. Another Marine. And we are going back in. Science vessel for repair. Get these guys up there. Let's attack. Ah, battle cruiser. No. We got Vikings. Send these up here. With their 11 range, they should be able to shoot anything out of the sky. Move the Revenge up. This thing has of course got Gatling cannons in the front, because why not? That is another base. Do I spy with my little eye? Yes, I do. Oh, don't go that way. You'll probably die. See if I can...
Okay. Flashy red button. Damn. That is hot.
Oh, is it ever? Boom. I'm just going to keep building these refineries right in front of them. Right, we do need to keep building units, obviously. These guys can't actually do anything right now, but I don't want to land them because they might die due to marauders or anything that pop out of these. We got everything going pretty. We might need another starport. Actually, we might need 2 more. I think we found this out in the hazing mission.
A lot more than it's gonna hurt me.
We got gas coming in. We got that coming in. All of this. No SCVs though.
Reckon you boys will need some time to catch up.
Build a couple more.
Good old Tychus be right here taking it easy.
3. Let's see. Do we want a couple of? Let's build a couple of science vessels first.
Already. I reckon a small nuke ought to do it.
Our SCVs
What?
are under attack.
Oh look, Reapers. Alright, but we had like 1 Reaper in here. So, we're fine. Oh. Oh, okay. That is not fine. Land these guys. Kill that diamond back first. Let's get back in the air. As great as the revenge is, though, it does take a long time to kill stuff. Right, this is those. Did we not rally it? Yes, we did. Let's, what do we build? Vikings, battle cruisers. Let's first get those, and then from this we can choose Vikings. Now with the regenerative biosteel, of course, we get auto repair. I fucking love this thing. It's so good. It's so powerful.
Come on.
With the Validium plating, it's even better.
Not enough minerals.
Miniature. It's a shame we can't actually grab these for another one. But it's also smaller, I think, than that one. So. Alright, you guys keep that thing full health. You guys. Any air units in here? Except for that. Revenge taking some damage. It'll be fine. I mean, it's taking a lot of damage now.
Want some of this?
Okay, send the Revenge in. And upgrades. I think I forgot to buy one.
Additional supply depot. Our allies are being attacked.
Every day. We gotta be building
Not enough
dem
minerals.
depots.
Time to kick ass and chew bubble gum.
Science vessels are here for repairs, of course. Build a couple more. Now these guys at this point can just land. Maybe not. Again, they're really not the greatest against marauders, so you gotta always keep that in mind. That was wasteful. This thing, on the other hand, can tank missile turrets for days. Will be better with the shield, but we'll invest in that later. You only sadly get one Jackson's Revenge. Oh, I forgot a thing.
Transformation system.
Let's get that over there. Get some more of these. Rally you. Actually, let's rally you to the Odin.
This is gonna hurt you a lot more than it's gonna
Do we
hurt
want some
me.
banshees here?
3 bases down. Maybe the convict has his uses after.
Nah, I mean, we got the Odin here. Let's just keep building Vikings.
You know, I think I'll take me another breather. You better get some backup ready for me, Jimmy.
Oh, don't worry, we got some backup over wait. Over there. I think I rallied that Viking back. Where's that other research? I think somewhere down here. One dead battle cruiser.
Reckon these Dominion boys will put up a fight this time. I ain't barely broke a sweat.
I have no idea what that is. Can you bring me a sample in the lab? Maybe something good will come of it.
Alright, let's not have this happen. Oh, not you.
Base is under attack.
Oh, just one? Come on. This is gonna cost me a lot of SCVs. These things are anti-light, and SCVs are anti-light. Poke them to death. Ow. 4 kills. 5 kills. And that was that.
Here we go. I'm hitting my stride now.
Yeah, speaking of, let's get some mules up here to repair the Odin. Alright, let's make sure these guys don't just wreck it. Speaking of wrecking everything, Vikings.
Want some of this?
Now I think there's a another super battle cruiser in here somewhere. Just gotta remember where. Oh, look, another research thing. Got him.
I can't wait to dig into that. Scientifically, I mean. I'm not going to eat it.
Alright. Dusk Wings. Again, our Vikings should be able to deal with any of this crap. There it is. Now I'm going to send the Revenge in first because I think it has some super high damage area attack. There it is. The Loki. That thing has even more HP. Ow. Missile pods. Never mind, that didn't do anywhere near as much damage as I thought. Alright, find and destroy the Loki. We got it. Let's see, anything else? Alright, I think we're actually 3-3 almost. Oh, we're gonna completely obliterate everything in here. Look at that. Nothing can stop us. I'm making this seem easy.
This is gonna get tricky. I'm detecting battle cruisers at the next base, and the Odin doesn't have strong anti-air capabilities.
Battle cruisers, you say?
From the starport. We have enough. We can handle those battle
Watch this. With the Revenge and all these Vikings. Oh, that's so fucking.
Don't worry, old buddy.
Ouch. Okay.
I'll give you some time to
So that was a Seeker missile, fired by a Raven, completely obliterating the HP on our Vikings. These guys think they can be funny with me. I don't think so. Get him. And now we move in. Don't even need the fucking Odin for this. Actually, let's not run into bunkers. Oh, for fuck's sake. Get me rid of that. Rid me of all of that. Move right in here and land everything. Planetary Fortress, my ass. And this is on brutal, by the way. Fucking look at that. What base? But he got it. Whole thing!
Base is under attack.
Fuck you guys. Here, have a siege tank. Have some Hell's Angels. Even put a mule down there to repair him.
Excellent. With the Odin secured, we can hit the UNN complex
Voila.
on Core Hall and make our broadcast.
Hey, you hear me, Captain? Maybe next time you'll trust old Tychus with a little bit of mayhem.
That's about all I trust you with, Tychus.
Engine of Destruction. Kicking ass god Ragnarok and roll, ladies and gentlemen. We fucking did it. That wasn't even that difficult. Well, I mean, this mission is pretty difficult. If you don't have the force strong enough to actually defend the Odin, you're gonna get fucked every time. Played this so much, though, I know how to deal with this.
You fought real good out there, Tychus.
Just
Time in
toss
the
up there.
freezer didn't dull your edge none.
Well, fear and violence always did bring out the best in me.
Have to admit, we always did make a good team.
Yeah. Well, that was until I went to prison and you went legit.
Right.
So it's over with the big man himself.
So how does the Odin rate as a fighting machine?
Brother, it is the single greatest creation in the history of mankind. Striding around and dispensing righteous fury just about brought a tear to my eye. You just let me know when I can take it out for another spin.
You'll get your chance soon enough, old buddy. Don't you worry.
We got him.
Ever wonder why Minx don't just send him ghosts to kill ya? You've been a thorn in his side for a long time.
Oh yeah.
Assassinating me just turned me into a martyr. He'd never be rid of me then. He needs to kill my reputation first.
Very good. You think clearly despite your hate for him. Of course, his patience has got limits too. Tread careful, Mr. Reyna. Someone on this ship is already working for Minsk. I can feel it.
This is Kate Lockwell reporting from UNN headquarters on Core Hall. Let's go to Donnie Vermillion on special assignment.
Kate, I'm very pleased to be talking to General Horace Warfield. General, I understand that Dominion forces will soon be showing off their newest weapon, the Odin War Machine.
That's correct, Donnie. We'll show the Odin on the streets of Core Hall itself, with full coverage from your fine network.
General, Kate Lockwell here. I've heard rumblings about some sort of logistics trouble with the Odin's debut.
Now, Kate.
It's true, Kate. The Odin was delayed in shipping, and we briefly lost communication with the production facility. But it arrived safely, so we can go ahead with the unveiling.
You heard it here first. The Dominion unveiling new weapons of destruction on the streets of Core Hall.
What is wrong with that woman? Tell her not to interrupt my interviews.
Your boy Horner is actually pulling this off. Gotta say, I'm mighty impressed.
All right. What do you have to say about this?
Sir, when Tychus came back aboard the ship, I had the techs run a scan on him.
Matt, you need to get a hobby.
Seriously, sir. His suit contains a sophisticated transponder. If it receives the correct code, it'll shut down all his major organs. That suit is a death trap.
He's got a gun to his head.
And who's got their finger on the trigger? Mobius?
Tychus, what have you gotten yourself into?
Well, I guess we'll find out.
So, Swan, what are the chances we can build something like that Odin?
You nuts? No way we've got the facilities for mass-producing hardware on that scale.
And here I was thinking you could build anything, Swan.
Cute. All right, forget the scale. I'm gonna figure it out, don't you worry. And I'll come up with something a damn sight more practical than that showpiece. You see if I don't.
Now, the Wraiths. Of course, the cloaking of the Wraiths does make them very different from the Vikings. However, the straight up damage that you can get and the range out of the Vikings does make me prefer them. Even though the Wraiths can attack ground. Plus 100 energy and 20% chance to evade attacks when cloaked. That just really doesn't do it for me. Now what does is the defense matrix on the battlecruisers. Let's grab that bad boy. Now, the only thing I want from this tab is the shaped blast of the siege tank. Infantry I'm fine with. Base, if there's money left, I would love to upgrade the missile turrets. Anything else? Maybe the rip waves. That's about all I want from this tab. Maybe the rip waves and... screw the missile pods. We'll go for the defense matrix every time. Yeah, that's about it. We are closing the end of our tech tree. Actually, speaking of which, I think we can get some more money. How much do we get? 95,000. I'm not sure if that's enough to get anything. Not any of the things that we were looking for anyway. Right, the shaped blast is 140,000. Very expensive. The Ripwave missiles, on the other hand. Let's get this first. This is just so important. The shock cannon to 75% less damage to friendly units. On Brutal, the final mission, we're going to need this. Cantina, bridge, laboratory. I think that was it. Let's get to it.